Hi guys, I'm going to try this again. I was in the middle of recording, or I thought I was recording, looked down at my phone, and it had only recorded about 15 seconds and quit. And because I'd already started the reading, I did not want to reshuffle the cards and everything. And this is where I was. I'd already drawn the first card and it just started talking about it. So we're going to start with that. And what I was going to do is kind of like a journey session for this week. This is for Tuesday through Friday because I didn't do anything yesterday. And the first card I pulled is the, there we go. It's the Knight of Arrows, and it's the Hawk card. And it's the messenger of fate. And he can help and support you to see you through the layers of doubts you have this week. All those insecurities and how to get to the heart of the problems and the matters at hand. And use your common sense and be swift and subtle to progress this week. And I'm also going to do the underlying card. This may take a little more space than normal. The underlying card this week is the Eight of Vessels. The Eight of Vessels is, I had someone tell me that tapping the screen would help. It did not. Okay. There we go. The Eight of Vessels is about rebirth. And that's going to be our underlying card. And I really don't have room to do this properly. So we'll try to do this the best we can. And it's about the rebirth. And it's about looking at your past and acknowledging your all your mistakes and learning from them, and how you will grow and attain new wisdom. And your future will unfold with the eighth vessel, and you will your positive vibes and actions, and you'll receive powerful rejuvenating energies of rebirth this week. And that's what that card's going to always be referring to as we go along with the rest of the cards this week. I'm trying to make this so that we can have a little more room. And our next card is the Queen of Bows, which is the hare. And the Queen of Bows is linked to the spring. Someone, a companion through your life, a friend or a family member, someone who's always been understanding or sympathetic, is going to be leading you to a deeper awareness or understanding of what you need to do to bring success to your life. Listen to that person this week. They won't steer you wrong, okay? And remember to always watch for your mistakes and remember to learn from them. This is always going to be your underlying thing that you need to watch for all this week. And then we're going to go to, this is a major arcana, number 7. It's the Archer. And the Archer is, he stands at the spring equinox, March 21st. And it tells us that you're at the dawn of a new adventure. And it's a time to be bold and commit to looking for that new life. Gather yourself, clear your mind, take stock of what you want to achieve this week and why and how you can and how you are going to go about getting there. be calm and let your soul take flight this week. Okay? But always, again, we have this card right here reminding us to watch our past mistakes that we've made to help guide us this week. So that when I talk about our underlying card, it's a card that's always going to be there to remind us, don't forget this. Kind of like, hey, remember this, remember that. That's what the underlying card is always going to be doing for us. And then we have the Green Man. I like this card. The Green Man, again, we have another Major Arcana card. And the Green Man, sorry, my nose is stuffy. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. The Green Man, he is generous in his creative, fertile energy, which you will need this week as he moves you forward to a new level of confidence and assertiveness. Be prepared to find a new and thriving drive to begin projects and relationships, not necessarily a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, but and even a new way of living your life. Now you're at the apex cycle of life, so take a hold of it and enjoy it. So that's the Green Man. And again, when you're processing things, you're always going to be looking back. Even with the Green Man, you look at this card and what it just said, you're always going to want to remember there's things going on with this card. But even though you're talking about moving forward and new level of confidence and assertiveness and being prepared for a new life and beginning new projects, you always want to remember the mistakes you've made and keeping that in the back of your mind so you don't repeat those mistakes. Then we have the Nine of Arrows, the dedication. And it's telling us to stay on track. Keep your mind and your hands steady and dedicated to your goals this week to achieve what you have set out to do, and that will those things will come to you. There may be a tiny amount of personal sacrifice or sacrificing things or shuffling things around to make it happen. Don't sweat the small shit, guys. If it's something little, don't go all overboard and getting all upset over it. You may have to shuffle things around. You may have to make adjustments to make your goals happen. But that's part of life. And remember, those mistakes that you made, they're always going to be there. And you're always going to have to learn from them. And don't let them come back up and get in the way of your goals. Then we have the Guardian. The Guardian is, a lot of people think he's a bad card, but and really he's not. It's number 15 and he is a Major Arcana card. The Guardian is about a new challenge that has arrived at the end of the week. It may be very complex. No matter what has happened, you must see it for what it truly is. It's an opportunity. It's something has happened that's hidden, that you've hidden or repressed or left to kind of rot or forgotten. And now it's time at the end of the week to take control of your fears and deal with it. Deal with the insecurity with courage and integrity, no matter how how bad it seems, you will become stronger and more resilient. So, no matter what, and of course, you're looking at your underlying card while you're doing this. Um, don't make the same mistakes you did before when you're dealing with the end of this week and dealing with what you've suppressed and what you've hidden that is coming up the end of the week. Remember the past mistakes you've made when dealing with the end of this week and what comes up. Because those past mistakes, you don't want to repeat them. Because that's probably what's caused you to hide these things as it is. So there's our week. I don't have it laid out exactly how it should be laid out. It should be kind of more like this. If I can get them there. But I don't really have the room to do this properly with my phone. So, but there we are. That's kind of how they should be laid out. My phone won't show it all because it's just kind of big, but that's how it should be laid out. It is the sword layout. So there you have it. I can kind of do this a little bit so you can see them all. And there you go. No matter where we are from beginning to the end of the week, remember that we have to watch our past, watch our mistakes, learn from what we did in the past each day as we go along, and even toward the very end. And everybody, have a wonderful week. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.